statement of cash flow for the year ended. Which year ended? Which year ended? Statement of cash flow for the year ended. You said you are with the question, please.
Yes, sir.
31st of what?
March 2019.
31st of March 2019. For the first March 2019. Also, okay, operating activities. What is the profit before tax? It will not be given in the question because no P or L. Profit before tax. Now, what is now the next thing? I will go and get my profit before tax on the formula on the calculation of dividend. Don't forget to calculate dividend. I'll come here and say determination of profits before tax using dividend formula. Because they will give you the dividend paid in additional information. I will now say, okay, retain any at the beginning plus profit for the year minus retain any at the end equals to dividend pay. This is it. Retain any at the beginning plus profit for the year minus retain any at the end equals to dividend pay. This is it. I will now go to the question. What is the retain any at the beginning? Well, someone should give me the figure. In 2018, what is the retain any at the beginning?
12754.
12755 plus the profit, let it be P, minus retain any at the end. What is the retain any at the end?
1145.
1145 equals to dividend pay, which is 1030. I will now collect the lifetime. Where do I see dividend pay? Additional information. I will now collect the lifetime by saying purchase a profit equals to 1030 minus 1275 plus 1145. So what will go to be the profit? What is going to be the profit for the year?
897. 897.
897. Are you sure?
900.
Hello?
900.
Okay,
900.
900.
Are you sure? Which one do we believe?
It's 900.
900. Good. Now, they did not say we should get profit for the year. It's profit before tax. Don't forget that profit before tax Oh, that's okay. Determination. Profit before tax. Don't forget profit before tax minus the tax will now equals to profits for the year. Now, what is the profit before tax? We don't know. What is the tax paid? Which we see it in additional information. The tax for the year, not the one they pay. The tax for the year. Oh, yeah.
10.
Eh?
810.
810 equals to 900. I will now say profit before tax will now equals to 900 plus 810. That is it. How much is going to give us now?
One 710.
You now give me profit before tax because 17. That is it. This is the address. In question like this, really you can able to operate this way. You are good to go. This is the address. Then you can do this. Every other thing will fall in places. I will now go to the profit before tax, which is 1710. I'll now say adjustments. Don't forget the template I have given you. What is the first thing in the template? Add back no-cash items. How many no-cash items am I expecting in this question? It depends on what is reported in the non-current assets. How many items reported in the non-current assets? We have PPE, we depreciate for PPE. We have development expenditure, which we are going to amortize. Where am I going to see information regarding these two non-cash items? It's waiting for me in additional information. Let's go to additional information. Let's go to additional information. What is the depreciation for the year?
$285,000.
Huh?
285,000.
285 and 385.
285.
285. I will add back. I will go to amortization. For the year. What is the amortization for the year?
300,000.
That is it. I will now go back. I've done the first on the template. What is the second thing on the template? Information on disposal. Information on disposal. I'll go to the question. What is the information on disposal? Where am I going to see information on disposal? It's waiting for me in additional information. I'll go to additional information. I'll go and check. I need information on disposal. In information on disposal, what is your own? Is the selling price against the carrying amount to know whether they make profit or loss. How much is the selling price?
515,000.
550.
Yes, sir, 550.
What is the carrying amount?
5,000.
They made profit of 35. Don't forget, If it is profit, I will less. But if it is loss, I will add. I will now go there. Say profit on disposal. Go to my account. Profit on disposal of PPE. What is the profit on disposal of PPE? The next thing, wrong classification. The next thing, wrong classification. There is no P or L, but I know how information in the P or L is being arranged. That means revenue, cost of sales, you give me the gross profit, distribution, admin, finance cost, less, distribution, admin, less. We know that distribution, admin, they're operating. Finance cost is not operating, it's financing activities. Even though there is no P or L, they will give me the finance cost in additional information, which I'm going to subtract. Oh yeah. What is the finance cost?
$75,000.
I will now go. I say, they will have subtracted the 75,000 before getting to profit before tax. So forget, we call it wrong classification because it does not belong here. Anything they do, if they do I will do the opposite. If they subtract, I will add. If they add, I will subtract. It's okay. Finance cost. You must have subtracted, which I will take joy to add back. Any issue about this before we go further? Any issue? Next, I will go to change in working capital. Change in working capital. Don't forget, my working capital are current assets and current liabilities. Inventory. What is the inventory at the beginning of 2018? Then the closing in 2019?
1,135 at the opening, then 1,800 at the closing.
Yeah, okay. 180 is the bigger one. Minus 135.
1135.
1135. I will interpret. Beginning is 1135. At the end is 18. Don't forget, increase in current assets. It's a cash outflow. It's a cash outflow of how much? 18 minus 1135.
665.
I will not jacket. I'll come and say 6. Then I'll go to the trade receivable. What is the trade receivable at the beginning?
1620.
1620 at the end.
1370.
I'll come and say 1620 minus 1370.
Yes, sir.
At the beginning is 1620, at the end is 13. It has decreased. Don't forget that decrease in current assets is a cash inflow. Inflow of how much?
250.
250?
Yes, sir.
Output. Thank you. If you look at it, The next thing is investment and cash. Anytime I see investment in the current assets, not non-current asset. Investment in non-current asset are investing activities. Don't forget I told you that anything reported under non-current asset are investing activities. But investment is reported under current assets. Majorly, it is classified as cash and cash equivalents, unless the question says otherwise. That is, it should be classified as working capital. I only see that kind of question once. Majority, more than 90%, anytime you see investment in the current assets, either it was stated in additional information or not, classify it as what? Cash and cash equivalent. Don't forget, if you go to your material, I've explained it there. What are the criteria to classify investment as cash and cash equivalent? One, that investment must be highly liquid. That means I can easily turn it to cash. The secondly, from the date of acquisition to date of maturity, it must not be more than 90 days. That is 3 months. That is why treasury certificate, government bond, they are cash and cash equivalent. And the third one, insignificant risk on the investments. Don't forget, this are in your theory question. I sent theory, question, and solution. All the theory they can ask you, I've sent. I'm still working on the earnings per share and the dividends because I'm busy now. Before, by God's grace, next week, I'll make sure I drop one of the two. So that in exam, apart from you knowing the calculation, they can start asking those short questions. Like the one they asked last. What are the limitations of cash flow? I have even sent the voice notes to you so that you can listen to the voice notes and it will, you are going to be familiar with it. So this question, classify investment as cash and cash equivalent. Yes. Any other thing? The cash. So that means I'm through with my current assets. I will now go to the what? Liability. I'll go and pick. Trade payable. What is the trade payable at the beginning? What is the trade payable at the beginning?
1620.
1620. At the end, you go
1,760 at the beginning.
at the end.
1,370.
So 17 what?
60.
Thank you. 1760 minus 1370. I will interpret to know whether it is inflow or outflow. Somebody is raising hand. Anybody that is raising hand should talk, no problem.
Okay, sir. So I just want to know, so investments that is in current assets won't be considered under changes in working capital.
That's what I'm explaining. I've explained that now. I said investments in the current assets. 90%, even more than 90% of the question we classify it as cash equivalent. Go to additional information, you will see information regarding investment. I said either they stated it in additional information or not. Always remember that investment in the current asset are cash equivalent, unless otherwise stated, unless otherwise reported that it should be treated as part of working capital. And I said,
Okay.
since I have been dealing with cash flow, since I've been lecturing, which is over more than 7 years, I've only seen one question that said it is working capital, should be treated as working capital. Even though you go to additional information, they did not say anything. My brother, take it as cash equivalent, no working capital.
Okay, sir.
And I was also explaining this particular investment in the last lecture before today, which I'm sure everybody has the video of what we have done so far with him or her. Next. Is it inflow or outflow? Let's interpret.
Flow.
How is inflow? Because at the beginning it's what? 1,000.
Sorry,
Is
oh.
it inflow or outflow?
It's an outflow. Give our money.
Let's see. It's an outflow because at the beginning it's 1,760. At the end it's 1,370. We have paid part of the our money. Outflow of how much now?
2.
Huh?
That's 390.
390. I will not sum. Who can help us to sum it and give us the help us to sum it and give us
15,300.
15?
300.
Are you sure? 15,300. 1,710. 1,710 plus 285 plus 300 minus 35
30.
plus 75 minus 665 plus 250 minus 390.
1530.
55.
30.
55.
1530.
1530.
Thank you. 1530. What do I call the 1530? Cash generated from operation. So, cash generated from operation. Now, I need to calculate tax. I need to calculate tax. I will not say calculation. Of tax. Don't forget, I will ask the question, is there any deferred tax? Remember when we are doing IAS 12, we said total tax expense that goes to the P or L is the combination of the current task plus movement in deferred task. This is the same thing here. I will ask the question, what is the deferred task at the beginning? Where am I going to see deferred tasks? In the non-current liability. What is the deferred task at the beginning?
225.
What do you call it?
225 at the beginning.
625.
225.
225 plus, I'll go to the current liability at the beginning to check what is the current task. They don't call it current task, they call it income task.
Seven, 6, 5.
765.
Yes.
I will add the two together. 225 plus 765. I will now go to additional information to go and see what is the task in the P&L.
It's
8,
10. 8, 10.
I will add 225 plus 765. Then deferred task at the end. What is the deferred task at the end? I will check.
240.
Hmm?
240.
Plus current task at the end.
280.
I will add the two together. $240 plus 280.
520.
What is this?
990.
I will add
18.
18.
Yes.
How much is the tax paid?
1,280.
I will now come here. 1,280. I will say tax paid. $1,280. This will now give me net cash flow from operating activities. How much is the net cash flow from operating?
$250.
That will now give me 250. Then I'll move to investing. Don't forget investing. Investing is the buy and sell. Is buy and sell. No more. Of non-current assets and investments. I will bring the sales of PPE down, which is in additional information. Cash proceeds from sales of PPE. which is 550.
Yeah.
That is it. Then the only calculation we used to do 90% of the question is that do they buy PPE? Do they buy, that is the only calculation we used to do. Okay,
This,
I go and look, do they buy PPE?
this sold
At the beginning, what is the PPE at the beginning? I go and
3685
36.
85.
Thank you, my brother. 3685. Depreciation. The one we have used. How much is depreciation?
285.
285.
285. Disposal. Be at net book value. If they revalue, I will check 3 places. Is it stated in additional information? No P or L. Secondly, third one, in the statement of financial position, equity side, I'll go and check the valuation surplus account. Is it reported at the beginning, at the end? I'll check. Yeah, check.
At the beginning was 300. At the closing was 800.
Oh, there's a valuation surplus of 500. $800 minus 300. If deficit are less, surplus are add, then do they acquire asset on lease? Where am I going to see whether they acquire asset on lease? Additional information straight. Yes,
280,000.
280.
1,000.
Minute. Let me check. 280. Lease finance. 280. I will sum it and compare it. What is the at the end? PPE at the end. What is the PPE at the end of the question?
25.
Plus is 25.
4625.
Plus is 25. I will sum this. What does it give us?
3665.
Thank you, my sister. 3665. I'll say addition. What's is
960.
56? 56?
0.
960. 960.
960. I will just go to the question. Purchase of PPE. Development expenditure. Do they sell development expenditure? No, because there is no information of selling of development expenditure. Do they buy? That is the next thing. That is the only thing we used to do here. It's just okay. For development. At the beginning,
Yes, 800.
800. They amortize. Amortization out of the
300,000.
expenditure, the one they use.
300.
300,000.
At the end, what did they report?
1450.
Good. That means the report. Yeah. Addition. Next. Next.
950.
9.
950.
950.
Addition.
950. That is it. I'll go there. That is all. They did not set development expenditure. They only buy. I will now sum it up. Yes, that's summing.
-1360 negative.
I will now say next. Next cash flow. Oh, best. One, 360. Next is financing. financing activities. Don't forget, financing activities are just 6. Share capital, share premium, borrowing, dividends paid, finance costs, and the lease payments. 6 items: share capital, share premium, borrowing, finance costs, dividend paid, and the lease. Those are the 6 items under finance. I'll go and look at the share. What is the share capital at the beginning? What is the share capital at the end? Share capital at the beginning.
2,000.
At the end, you come.
2,005.
The beginning was 2,000. But if you go to additional information, always be careful. Information relating to bonus issue, right issue is connected to shares. You will see what they say. The bonus issue is being financed by the what? Share premium. Have you seen that information? Have
Yes,
you
sir.
seen the information?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is now my own duty? I will now adjust for it. Don't forget, bonus issues are given to who? Existing shareholder. If you still remember when we are doing 10 days per share, they will give you the condition for the bonus, which is saying 148 bonus issue. A minute. Sorry. I'm feeling dehydrated, so I need to take it. So let us do the share capital, the bonus issue. Okay, I say, okay, at the beginning, what is the shares capital? Let's always be careful about this. That is the only trap they used to say. What is at the beginning? Share capital at the beginning?
2,000.
2,000. Bonus issue. So 148, that is the condition. That is 1/8 times 2,000. 1/8 times 2,000. What does it give us?
250.
250.
So I add the 250 to this to give me 2,250. So at the end, what did they report? They report 25. So it has shown movement in share capital, which is the question says followed by the right issue. So share capital. I'll now say 25 minus 2,250. What is the share capital now?
250.
250. I'll go and do the premium. On the premium, the question says, oh, there's no space here. Let me go up and look for space. Okay, let's do the share premium here. Look at the share premium. At the beginning of the premium, what is at the beginning?
500.
500. Then bonus issue was sponsored from here. Bonus issue, which is 250. No, 250. So I will remove the 250 to give me 250. At the end, what is the share premium at the end?
1,750.
1,000?
750.
750. So I'll go come here. Oh, that's okay. 1,750 share premium. $1,750 minus 250. Inflow of 1.5. Dividend pay. This is your house. According to the question, dividend pay of this. Is there any loan? I will look at the loan. Is there any loan? Let's go to the loan. Out of the 6, I've done 3. Is there any loan? Let's check. Is there any loan? No current liability. That's where you see your loan. They can be 6% debenture. They can be debenture, preferred shares, stock, bond. That's where they used to report loan, where it is not current liability. And we have 6% debenture here. 6% debenture. Loan is the non-current liability, not the one in the current liability. If the one in the current liability is known as bank overdraft, and that is cash and cash equivalent.
Excuse me, sir.
No.
So, please, how do you get the dividend paid?
Dividend pay? Go
Yes,
to
sir.
additional information. He was sitting there. That's what we used to determine the profit before tax. What was dividend pay? 1030.
Okay.
Dividend pay is which activities? Financing.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
So 750 minus 500 will give me an inflow. At the beginning was 500, at the end is 750 of 250. So we now have, out of the 6, we have done 4. It remains 2. What are the 2? Lease payments and the finance cost. Let's go and do the lease, which is very simple. I'll go to the lease. Let's do the lease here. Lease payment. I'll go to the question. At the beginning, what is the lease liability? More than 1 year at the beginning. More than 1 year. 400?
At the beginning.
400.
Yes, sir.
Plus less than 1 year at the beginning. Less than 1 year at the beginning. Less than 1 year at the beginning. Is that not 60?
60, yes.
60. This will give me 460. I will go to the one in the additional information, list finance. In additional information for the year. What is the list finance for the year in additional information?
280.
80.
280. I will add 280. 460 plus 280. 460 plus 280.
740.
740.
240.
We'll go to at the end. At the end, more than 1 year at the end,
500.
500 plus less than 1 year at the end.
85.
That will give me 585. So how much is the lease payment now?
155.
155. I'll go to the lease payments. Then finance costs. We need finance costs. Sometimes they will say debenture interest includes the finance lease and the finance cost charge. I'll go and get debenture interest because if you go to additional information, you will see it. Debenture interest includes the finance cost and the finance lease charge. So at the beginning of debenture interest, in the current liability, at the beginning is what?
25.
At the beginning of debenture interest is what?
0.
Is nil.
Thank you. I will add POL, which was given, finance cost, which was given in additional information. How much finance cost given additional information?
75.
So at the end, what did they report at the end?
25. 25.
What is the report at the end?
25.
So 75 minus 25, how much is paid?
Just send me a message, but there's no those at home. I didn't know that.
When I say finance costs, $50. These are the 6 items under financing. These are the 6 items under financing activities. I will now sum them everything up. I will sum it up.
I almost lost this thing.
7.
Left this answer now. It fell from
Net cash flow from financing. How much? What is it? Help me with the figure.
$765. 765.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
I will now add all the nets. Let us add all the nets. Let us add all the nets. 250 plus 250 minus 1360 plus 765. What is it giving us?
345 negative.
345.
Huh?
Negative.
345 negative.
345
Three,
negative.
four.
Okay. 345 negative. Let us go and do our cash and cash equivalent at the end. What do we call this? It's negative. We said decrease in cash and cash equivalent. So I'm going to do my cash and cash at the beginning and the end.
So it's decreased because it's a negative.
Yes.
Okay.
We are doing for 2019. I'll say cash and cash equivalents.
Very
2018, 2019. What is the investment in 2018?
230.
230. In 2019,
715.
715.
Yes, sir.
Does he have cash / bank? In 2018 is what?
585.
185.
585.
585. In 2019,
145.
145. Then does he have bank overdrafts? Don't forget,
Yes.
overdraft is a liability.
Yeah.
In 2018, what is the bank overdraft?
270.
670.
270.
270.
In 2019,
660.
6.
660.
60.
I will now sum it.
200.
200.
Which one is 200?
1.
200 is
2019. 545.
545.
now. If I put 545 here, will you give me 200? I put positive 545.
Yeah.
Will you give me 200?
200.
That is the end. You don't have space. Cash equivalent at the beginning must equal to cash equivalent at the end. That is it. Any question? Any question? In the absence of no question, okay, let's take another question before we start direct method. Don't forget, we said the difference between direct and indirect method is treatment of operating activities. Now, direct method can be tested in 2 ways. We get the figure from the existing financial statement or from the cash book, whichever. Okay, let's take, before that, let's take another. Now, go to your material, go and take the question, Martha PSC. Go there, you will see it. Martha, yes. In the material sent to you, you will see Martha PSC. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Martha PSC is in the material sent to you.
Yes, I've seen it.
Other people, have you seen it too? Martha PSC.
Yes, question 14.
Question 14. Now look at that question, Martha PSC. That is another way they used to set cash flow. I cannot bring that kind of question before. So what do we do in case we see that kind of question? That is our duty now. Guide you. Question 14. Martha PSC. No, have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. You will see what I'm saying now. Oh, that's okay. Statement of cash flow for the year ended. For which year ended?
2023.
For which year ended? Which month?
30th June 2020.
30th June 2020 what?
2020.
The same way, operating activities. What is the profit before tax? What is the profit before tax?
5046.
5046, thank you. I will now say adjustments. I will go to the non-current assets. What did they report in the non-current assets? What did they report in the non-current assets?
PP and investment.
For PPE and depreciate. For investment, as the impaired, where am I going to see it? Additional information. Where I need depreciation. Go to additional information, give me the figure.
One three three one.
Wow. How do you know it's 1331?
It was given there, so there was additional depreciation there.
You sure?
Attached July.
This is the first time I'm seeing somebody who get this thing. This is the first time. People used to convince. Which one are they going to pick? This is one of the ways they used to set the question. They will give you course, the schedule. I cannot not put this guy. Tomorrow morning, I will send like two to you to see. You can even look at Shady. So many ways they used to play that prank. If you are not familiar with PPE schedule, you will not know. You'll be looking for depreciation, which is there already. You can even pick different addition. The other addition is the purchase to the cost. So thank you, my brother, for this. That's okay. Depreciation. 133 what?
1331.
1331. Next.
So
Wow.
why the 1331?
That is the question. That is the question. I love that. Why is it the 1331? They've given you how the depreciation occur. You will see at the beginning the accumulated one. The one they charge for this year is addition. And the disposal, people that were disposed, depreciation on it, they will give you the narration. Haikal has not said this kind of question, but they can test. That's why I say, let me give you different variations, how the question cash flow can be tested, so that you're familiar with your it. When you get to exam, you will be on the good, because I see tendency, that cash flow will be part of the question this diet. Do you know the reason? Last two diets, there was no cash flow. Last diet, there was no cash flow. 2 diets ago, there was no cash flow. Definitely, we are expecting it. But they are very funny. You can't predict them. You decide, okay, this way you are saying cash flow will come. Okay, you want cash flow will come, but we'll give you the one that will make you to suffer. That's why I say, do this. The assignment I said is only one person that did it, 5 brands. And that assignment, get one logic that I want to show you that when operating activities is at negative, is what we use to analyze that kind of, in case they want you to analyze, the question said it, and you should analyze. It said it, analyze. Because we don't know the one that will come. That is why. So they will give you depreciation schedule and the fixed asset schedule. You will see addition for the depreciation, 1311. Then the next thing, investments. Look at that investment. In short, after this one, I will show you another something else in more chart. They give us that kind of thing too. I'll show you, you will see. That's why I always an advocate of solving so many questions, not just one or two, and you go to the center. No. I remember when I was writing PM, I was feeling it, feeling. When I decided to start, I have not failed before until I get to PM. I passed my test 1, once test 2, test 3. Intermediate, I was intermediate 10. When I get to P1, out of the 4, I passed 3. Remember accounting. I have to, what is happening? Until I decide to solve so many questions. On getting to the exam hall, I know 6 out of the 7. I have seen similar question. You go and be solving question, you see. So when I get to the final, I say, oh, this is the way. So many questions so that you will get okay. That's why I qualify once. Because the skill will give you the way you approach the exam and pass. They will teach you a skill so that when you get to final, you are comfortable. So now you are not scared of the exam. You know what to do. So depreciation 1313. I hope you have gotten that.
Yes, sir.
Now, the next thing, investments. There's no information on investment in additional information, whether it has impaired. No, it has not impaired. I will now go to investments. What happened? Go to the non-current asset. What is investment at the beginning? I will investigate. What is investment at the beginning?
575
At the end, you come.
940.
Investment has increased. Investment has increased in value. That means it did not impair, but also increase. That's all. It has increased in value. That means it does not impair. Don't forget, invest anything reported not current asset is investing. So that when I go to get to investing, I will not say investments, purchase of investments. I'll get the figure in investing. So that anytime you see tangible investment or this thing, it has not changed. Meaning it has not impaired. You go and investigate. It means they buy more or they sell. After we finish the cash flow next week for the direct method, immediately we are finished, I will send the remaining solution of all this one. I will send it to you. Go and start looking. I will not give you a set of questions to go and practice. Anyone you get, report to me. I will send the solution. Because you must pass. You must pass. Not only pass, you must pass well. You cannot be scoring 50 and say you are happy. We're talking about 90 something, 80. Is it? So I will now go to the next thing on the template. What is the next thing on the template? Don't forget your template. Information on disposal. Nowhere. I stand to be corrected. Nowhere you will see template. Nowhere. It is my own handmake. Nowhere. Nobody will say, hey, template, no textbook. Go to your icon pad, go and read. But you apply my template. Come and tell me that you do not get it. But me, I'm telling you that you cannot see the template anywhere, except from me, because it's from divine intervention after a lot of study. Even the anything, you cannot see anything anywhere. Now my table, and you want to define it. Where do you want to see the table? Even the dividers, where do you want to see the table? It's my own handmaking. By God's grace, after you two have passed, by starting reading, you now look at how can we define this? How can we make it simpler than what Mr. Kasim have done? It's your own duty. You will see get it right. Information on disposal. What did they say during the year? I'll go and check. Where am I going to see information on disposal, additional information? What do they say in additional information? Oh, yeah, go there. Go to additional information. What did they say? Hello? Yeah, give me the figure. Disposal.
Disposals in the beginning, 1295. Then at the end, you have negative 1796. The property, plants, and equipment were disposed at carrying amount.
That's what you're saying. It was disposed at carrying amount. Oh, yeah. What did you say? When I say something is disposed at carrying amount.
I think there's no profit on disposal, no loss.
Yes, there's no profit, no loss. It was disposed at carrying amount. No profit, no loss. But what is the cash proceed? Look at it. What is the cash proceed from what he had disposed? Look at it. What is the asset disposed? Go there, you say asset disposed. What is the value of asset disposed? They jacket it in the cost.
Property, plants, and equipment.
Have you seen the asset disposed?
PPE.
The PPE disposed is 1796. They jacket it, they remove it. 1796. This is asset disposed. Then there's a depreciation on asset disposed. They've given you in front of it. How much is the depreciation disposed in asset? 1295.
Oh,
1295. This will give me 501. This is the carried amount of the assets disposed, where there is no gain, no loss. This is the carried amount.
so
That is very well.
how do we know the 1295 was depreciation on the disposal?
Look at the depreciation narration now. Depreciation, addition, disposal. Trace it.
Yes.
Let's see. You can see it. It's a trap. Any day I can test this kind of question, people will fall to trap.
Seriously.
People will fall to trap. You trace it, you will see it there. Asset disposed is 1796. They still tell you that depreciation on the one we dispose. There's no gain, no loss on disposal. When I get to invest here, I'll break it down. The next thing, I'll go to what? Information, I've done information on disposal. The next thing is what? Wrong classification. Go to the POA. What is the wrong classification?
Finance cost.
The last course, what did they do there?
They minus it.
I'll come here, finance cost. How much is the finance cost?
666.
Is that the wrong classification there?
No, sir. There's investment income.
Investment income. This is not your house. Your house is what? Investing activities. What do they do in investment income? What do they do?
They added it.
How did you
What am I going to do?
reduce it?
Oh yeah, look, how much is the figure of investment?
447.
Huh?
447.
447. That's all. Next, change in working capital. The working capital. Those my two sisters that have been talking since morning. I did not hear their voice again. How they are with
Yeah.
us. Go good. Inventory. What is inventory at the beginning?
I will do.
Okay. What is the inventory at the beginning?
4020.
At the end, you got
334.
decrease in current assets.
Yes, sir.
4020 minus
Returning flow.
3344. 3344. What does it cost?
676.
676.
676. Inflow.
Yes, sir.
Increase. Next, I go to the next one. Share receivable. What is the trade receivable at the beginning?
3955.
3955.
At the end,
4009.
400.
plus 3955. That's increase. Was increase. What 409 minus 3955?
54.
54. Jacket, have you? Increase in current
Yes.
asset.
Cash flow.
Yes.
Then trade payable, we have account payable, which is in our trade payable. Accounts payables. At the beginning, it was
3896.
443 minus 3896. So it has increased in liability, cash inflow.
547.
547. 547. Are you
Yes,
sure?
sir.
Yes.
547.
547, yes.
Good. That is it. That is done. I will just go. I need to cash generated from operation. Then I'll now calculate us. Let me show you the figure. Help us sum it.
Seven 765.
77.
65.
Seven 765. I know. 7765. Seven 765. I need to calculate my tax. How do I calculate tax paid? Don't forget, go and check. Does he have deferred tax?
Yes.
At the beginning. What is the deferred tax at the
746.
beginning?
746.
746. Deferred tax at the beginning. I will add plus the current tax at the beginning.
56.
56. 56 only.
56.
560.
7.
567. I will add. Then tax in the POL. 746 plus 567.
131.
13.
13.
Tax in the POL.
2767.
Are you buying?
2767.
Good. I will add it together. Then at the end,
4080.
deferred tax at the end.
825.
825 plus current tax at the end.
16,054.
Now give me two figures.
714.
Okay, defeated.
714. Let me check. Yes.
That's 714, yes.
714.
1539.
What does it give us?
Total. 1539.
1539. How much is paid now? What's paid?
25.
Oh, we have not had this one. What this one is giving us?
4080.
10. Then
Zero.
the difference?
2541.
2541. That's all. I'll just come here. 2541 is paid. 2541. 2541. This will not give me net cash flow from operating. 7765 minus 2541.
5224.
5224.
That is it. Investing activities. Oh, the investment income. This is your house that we adjust for. How much is the investment income? I'll go and bring it. How much is the investment income?
447.
447. I'll bring it here. Purchase of investments. Purchase of investments. Purchase of investments. Go to the non-current assets. What is the investment at the beginning?
$575.
At the end?
940.
940 minus
940.
5. How much did they purchase? It has increased. 940 minus 575. Yes?
365.
Huh?
365.
365.
Yes.
Purchase. Oh, purchase of PPE. They've given me addition to PPE. How much is the purchase of PPE? Addition is given. 4432. 4432. Then cash proceeds on sales of PPE.
So purchase of investment is 165.
This is 5944.
Yeah,
Nine-
not is 165, not 365.
940 minus 575.
940. Oh, I thought it's 740.
940. Sorry. 501. This is investing. Buy or sell of PPE is there. Then disposal of investments is not, because they not dispose, they only buy an investment income. That's all. PPE, buy or sell, investment, they bought more, they did not sell. Then investment income. I'll just sum it up. This is going to give me the net cash flow from investing activities. Net cash flow from investing activities. What is the net cash flow from investing? The financing. Financing activities.
Three, 8, 4, 9.
Huh? What do you call it?
3849.
3849. Thank you, ma'am. 3849. Negative, Abby. Finance cost. This is your house. CC6 outflow. Because there's no interest payable, nothing to adjust. Next, share capital. What is the share capital at the beginning? I'll check. Share capital at the beginning. Let's check. 1396.
46.
1346 and 1396.
1396. Yes, 13.
346 at the beginning. 1396.
Minus 1346. So what is the movement in the share capital? Does it have share premium? Yes. Share premium. $556 minus 345. Non-current liability, yes, loan notes. Non-current liability. You have loan, Loan notes. What is the figure for the share capital? (1,396) minus 1,346.
50.
50.
50.
Yeah.
Then 556 minus 345.
211.
211.
Yes.
For the loan notes, at the beginning was 30. At the beginning was 2708.
2708. 3006.
3006 minus 2708. Yes. It is 006 minus 2708. Increase in liability cash outflow.
It's an increase in
298.
liability.
To what?
298.
298. Out of the 6, I've done 4. No lease payments. Finance cost. We have done finance cost. Dividend pay. Did they pay dividend? They did not
Yes, sir.
talk. I will go and they did not say anything about dividend pay. But they do. I'll go and test. That's what I always tell you. Test the dividend pay. Dividend pay. Okay. Also dividend pay. Don't forget the formula. What is the retained earning at the beginning? Go and check.
1,840.
1840.
1,840.
I will add profit for the year. Profit for the year. What is the profit for the year?
2279.
2279. I will add 2279 to it. At the end, I will now less retain any at the end.
3559.
3559. Say this one. Retain any at the end.
355.
355.
9.
What does this one
9.
give us? 1840 plus 2279.
4119.
4119. Then how much is the dividend pay now?
560.
560 was paid as dividend. Question will not tell you. Go and test. They pay dividends. Question will look at very silent. Check dividend pay. 560. That's all. No lease. Out of the 6, they gave me 5. I will sum it up to give me net cash flow. Net cash flow from financing activities. What is the net cash flow from financing activities?
665.
665. Positive or negative? Are you sure it's 665? I doubt it too.
Oh,
It's not 6.
667.
667, another figure. Which one is correct? 665 or 667?
667.
Good. Positive, negative, Abby?
6,
Yeah.
7.
Negative.
I will now sum all the nets. Let's sum all the nets. All the nets. 5224. Then minus 3849 minus 667. All the nets.
708.
708. Okay. 708. 708.
Yes, 708.
Positive or negative?
It's positive.
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 That will be increase in cash and cash equivalents. 708. So let us go and do the cash and cash equivalent at the beginning, at the end. We are doing for 2020. So what is the cash in 2019? I want to do my cash and cash equivalent.
At the beginning was 8.
2019, 2020. What is the cash in 2019?
888.
Hmm?
888.
88 in 2020.
1111.
Does he have investments?
Oh,
Bank overdrafts?
Yes.
What is the bank overdraft
yes.
in 2019?
2040.
2040
Yes.
in 2020?
1555.
1555. 888 minus 2040.
1,
888 minus 2040.
1152.
1152. Which is
Negative.
yeah, come.
44.
This will give us 4. Yes.
negative.
If I put 1152, okay, if I put 1152, I say 708 minus 1152, will it give me 444 less?
Yes.
That is it. Direct method. Direct method. Direct method. Natalie, any question? Direct method. Direct method can be tested in two ways. Direct method can be tested in two ways. Yes. Direct method can be tested in two ways. First one, we get direct method from the existing financial statements. As I can test this, yes, these have been tested. Secondly, from the cash book, this one was tested last. They will give me cash book. I will not go and say everything I want to do is from the cash book I will pick. Now, for the existing financial statements, it is just only 4 or 5 items. Cash, direct method now. Cash receipt from customer. Cash paid to suppliers. Operating expense. Then tax. It's the same way we used to calculate tax. No other way. Same way. Now, how do I get cash receipt from customer? Very simple. To get cash receipt from customer, look at it. Cash received from customer. There's one Abiodun that did the last assignment. I'm impressed. Is trade receivable at the beginning? Add revenue. I will not less trade receivable at the end. This will not give me cash received from customer. No. Cash paid to suppliers. What we have been direct method from the existing financial statements. Cash paid to suppliers. Who are my suppliers? What connects me and my suppliers is the trade payable, the one they pay to me, they supply to me that I've not paid for, and my purchases. Trade payable at the beginning. Then add purchases to it. But I will not see purchases. That is the problem. I will only see cost of sales. I'll go and use old method to determine purchases. I'll say determination of purchases. The old method to determine purchases, which is opening stock, add purchases, less closing stock, it will give us cost of sales. My phone is almost flat. Okay, let's approximate everything for tonight. By God's grace, next week we'll conclude the direct method, both the financial statement and the one in the, what do you call it? Cash
That's
book.
true.
We will do the two. Thereafter, we go to group accounts. I will lay the foundation next week for group accounts. So, have a wonderful night rest. Any issue? Any issue? Any issue? Are we supposed to close off?
11 o'clock.
11 p.m.
When is we supposed to close?
11 o'clock.
That means we still have time now.
Yes.
I thought it's 10:30. Good. I have no need to waste time. Let's quickly go to, sorry. I don't know that we still have time. Let's start the direct method. Should we start direct method or pick another question? Okay, let's take so that we can quickly finish it. And then I will send the solution and go and be looking at all those things. Let's go to Alaka PSC. You have Alaka PSC. Let's see how far we can go. Alaka PSC. So on this, let's see. The one asks us to do direct and indirect method. Okay, if you look at Baba Frayu, but I prefer Alaka because he has which number is Alaka PSC?
Illustration 6.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Illustration 6. Illustration 6.
6.
Yes, Alaka PSC. Let's start. Let's use indirect method. Alaka PSC. Good. The question asks us to do indirect and direct method. Don't forget the difference between, next week we do the cash book code. The difference between direct and indirect method is that it is the treatment of what? Operating activities. So, now, we will use indirect method for the only operating and the direct method. Yeah. Alaka. What do we do? Say, oh, we first of all use indirect method. Don't forget the difference between direct and indirect method is treatment of operating activities. So I only do indirect method for operating and direct method for operating. The investing and financing, you go and conclude it and send it to me. And that's okay. Statements of cash flow for the year ended. Which year ended?
30th September 2017.
That's September 2017. 30th September 2017. It's okay. Operating activities. What is the profit before tax?
5,000.
Huh?
5,000.
5,000?
95,000.
95,000. I'll go to the non-current asset. What did they report?
95.
What did they report in the non-current asset? What did they report in the non-current asset? Go there. What did they report in the non-current assets? What did they report in the non-current assets?
Building
Office building machinery, motor vehicle,
They
long-term
report motor
loan,
vehicle. They report building. What they report?
office building machinery, and long-term loan to directors.
And long-term loan to directors.
Yeah.
Office building, motor vehicle, machineries, they are all items without depreciation on. Is that not?
Yes,
So
sir.
what do I do? Very simple. I need depreciation for those three. Loan to director, is it inflow or outflow? Where am I going to report loan to director? Don't forget, anything reported is not correct asset, is investing activities. So is it loan? Did the director repay their loan? Or do we give more loan out? Oh yeah, let's go to the question. Additional information and depreciation. What is depreciation? Oh yeah, in additional information, what is depreciation given to us?
For machinery, 25,000.
Is that all?
For motor vehicle, 2,000.
That means it's 27,000 depreciation.
Depreciated machinery.
What is the next thing on the template?
Disposal of fixed assets.
Profit on disposal. Where am I going to see information on disposal? Is there profit or loss on disposal? Where am I going to see information on disposal?
Additional information.
Okay, what do they say? Additional information? What do they say?
There's a loss on disposal.
Loss on disposal?
Loss on disposal.
Of how much?
10,000.
They play. Just they play. Read the question. You to read the question. What did they say?
Additional information too. It's a fully depreciated machinery with an
Fully
original
depreciated machinery. Fully depreciated. That means the carry amount is zero. They finish it. Read further.
With an original cost of 15,000. Okay. Was sold for 5,000 during the year.
Profit or loss now?
Profit.
They even said
5,000.
they even told you that profit on disposal.
Profit is included in operating expense.
Why are you not picking loss? When they say there is profit on disposal, fully depreciated, they reduce it to zero. The cost is 15. The accumulated depreciation is 15. Zero. Fully depreciated. It was not sold for 5,000. That means a profit. What do I do to profit on disposal?
He left it.
Profit on disposal. Or less 5,000. Next. Wrong classification. I'll go to the POA. I'll pick probably voters. What are the wrong classification? Finance cost.
Finance cost.
What is the figure for the finance cost?
15,800.
Opposite of the question, the less I will add.
Yeah.
Change the working capital.
Engineer Bayo, Olajide. Remind me so much of Timothy.
We have increase in inventories.
What is the inventory at the beginning?
42,000.
Inventory at the beginning?
42,000.
At the end?
82,000.
2,000 minus 42,000.
That's 40,000.
40,000 increments.
Yeah. Outflow.
Trade receivable.
Trade receivable at the beginning was 43.
At the end?
At the end was 63.
63,000 minus 42,000. What does it give us? Outflow of how much now?
20,000.
Next.
Prepaid expense.
Prepaid expenses.
Prepaid. That's why I like this. Prepaid expense. Another name for prepaid expense, order receivable. If you go to global, you will see it there. They do not use prepaid, they use order receivable. What is the prepaid expense at the beginning?
16,000.
At the end?
21,000.
21,000 minus 16,000.
5,000.
5,000 inflow or outflow?
Outflow.
Outflow of how much?
5,000.
I will say 21,000. Next.
Trade payable.
What is the trade payable?
At the beginning was 35,000.
At the end?
72,000.
72,000 minus 35,000.
Inflow.
Inflow of how much?
At 7,000.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Lesson. Next one.
$104,800.
104,800. Okay. Well, that's okay. Net cash. Cash generated from operation. How much you call it?
104,800.
We will calculate tax. Look at the question. Does it have the tax? Does it have the tax? No deferred tax.
No.
At the beginning, the current liability at the beginning?
That's tax free.
Huh?
10,000.
45,000.
10,000?
What?
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
How do you want it, the POL?
$44,000.
At the end,
40,000.
at the end is what?
40,000.
40,000.
40,000. That's paid now.
14,000.
That's all. 14,000. This will give me net cash flow. Operating activities. What does it give me?
9,800.
Using indirect method, we have 9,800. Let's use direct method now. Don't forget, direct method is just just 4 items. Oh, that's okay. For the direct method, operating activities, direct now. Cash received from customer. Cash paid to suppliers. Then operating expenses. And the tax. It's the same way they calculate tax. How much is the tax we calculated? The same way we are used to calculate tax.
14,000.
14,000 tax. Now, how do I get cash received from customer? Let's look at cash received from customer. What connects me and my customer? Okay. Trade receivable at the beginning. Trade receivable at the beginning. How much?
43,000.
43,000. Add revenue.
It's
How much is the
850,000.
revenue?
850,000. Yes.
43 plus 850,000.
$893.
Less trade receivable at the end. What is the trade receivable at the end?
63,000.
That is it. 893 minus 63,000.
830,000.
I will just go. 830 is received inflow. 830,000. Next, cash paid to suppliers. Let's go and calculate cash paid to suppliers. What connects me and my suppliers? Trade
Payables.
payable at the beginning. What is the trade
At
payable?
5,000.
The 5,000. Add purchases. I will not see purchase. I will say, okay, in the absence of purchases, let me go and calculate purchases. I'll say determination of purchases. I will use opening inventory. The formula I use to opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock equals to cost of sales. Don't forget, there's nothing like stock again. Inventory. What is the opening inventory? What? Check. Opening inventory. What is the opening inventory? Inventory.
$42,000.
42,000
Yes.
plus purchase minus closing inventory. $82,000 equals to cost of,
42,000.
what is the cost of sales? 637,500.
Yes.
637. I'll collect the lifetime. I say purchases equals to 637,500 minus 42,000 plus 82,000. What is the purchases now? Is the purchases that were added to the trade payable at the beginning?
Six, seven, seven, five.
77.
677,500.
677,500. I'll go and add it to trade payable at the beginning. 677,500. I will now less trade payable at the end.
72,000.
Oh yeah, what does this one give us?
712,500.
125. I will now less this.
$640,500.
640,500. I will now come here to slot it in. 640. Operating expenses. Before we go to operating expenses, they want to play match. direct, indirect, indirect versus direct. Let's play match. Now, if there is no cash items, just as depreciation, amortization, goodwill that has impaired or written off. What do I do to all these three in indirect? What do I do to all these three in indirect? What do you normally to do to depreciation in indirect?
You
You
add them.
add. You add them.
Thank you. We had. All these three is hard. But indirect, opposite, they don't see eye to eye. Opposite of what you do in indirect is for direct. We had in indirect, we will not less indirect. Now, that is it. Now, if there is profit on disposal, either we dispose investments, if there is profits on disposal, what do I normally do in indirect?
You
If
less.
Yes, if you have no indirect, you have no direct. That's normally start with indirect. With less. Here we had. That is it. If there is a loss on disposal,
You add.
we had. What are we going to do here?
You less.
So now, if there is prepaid expenses slash accrued slash the accrued expenses, I will interpret using indirect. I will not do the opposite indirect. After interpreting in indirect, it gives me inflow. Here will be outflow. If you give me outflow, here will be inflow. If you can know all this one, that is the one that is hard in indirect. Everything now. After interpreting prepaid and accrued expenses, don't forget another name for prepaid is other receivable. You will interpret them. You will not do the opposite. Let's go to the question now. We have prepaid. I will now go and get my operating. If I have known this, operating, no issue. Let's do it here. You see now. I will now say operating expenses. I'll go to the P or L. What are the activities that they report that is operating in the P or L? Yeah, go there. For example, P or L. Admin expenses, I'll pick.
73.
Admin expenses, I'll pick that. What is the admin expenses reported?
28,100.
28,100. If they report distribution, I will pick expenses that is operating that they reported. They also reported operating expenses. I will see pick. How much is the operating expenses they reported?
73,600.
73,600. Thank you. Depreciation. Do we have depreciation in this question? Yes. How much is depreciation reported in this question?
27,000.
What do we do to depreciation in indirect?
We add.
What are we going to do here?
Less.
Now, then, do we have amortization? No. Do we have good? No. Do we have profit on disposal or loss on disposal? We have profit
Profit.
on disposal. How much is the profit on disposal?
5,000.
5,000. What do we do to profit on disposal in indirect?
We less.
What are we going to do here?
We add.
Add.
Go back on. Then I will not go again. They have prepaid expenses. What is the interpretation in indirect? What is the prepaid expenses at the beginning?
16,000.
At the end?
21,000.
Oh, 21,000 minus 16,000. If I interpret it using indirect, it's an outflow. Increase in current assets. It's an outflow. If I interpret it in indirect, but for direct, it's an outflow in indirect. For direct, it's an inflow. 5,000. That is the end. That is the end. I will now sum it. 28,100 plus 73,600 minus 27,000 depreciation plus 10,000. What does it give me?
$84,700.
84,000.
700.
I will not bring it here. That is the end. 84,700. I will now put operating active expenses 84,700 jackets. I will now sum everything. What does it give us? 30,000 minus 64,500 minus 84,700 minus 14,000. What does it give?
9,800.
9,800. Let's go and see. $9,800. It must give you the same thing. That's why we say that in calculation, the difference between direct and indirect method is treatment of operating activities. Investing and financing are the same thing. Any issue? We are surpassed the level of yes, mosquito. Any issue?
Yeah,
Don't forget,
Fabrice,
direct method can. Oh, yeah.
Fabrice, that direct method again. Let me see something.
Okay. Let me reduce it so that we can see everything. This is it. This is everything. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay or let me reduce it to 25?
It's okay.
Okay. Cash received from customer, cash paid to suppliers, operating active expenses and tasks. That is it. It will still give you the same thing. It will still give you the same thing as indirect method. Don't forget, we said direct method can be tested in two ways. One, we can make use of what? Existing financial statement. That's one. Two, we can make use of what? Cash book. I can attest it to you. This is for the direct method from a system financial statement. The second one from cash book is simpler than this one. Everything we want to do is for the cash book. Oh yeah. I'm with you. So next week we assignments COVID-19 question, both direct and indirect method. Get net cash flow from operating activities using both direct and indirect. COVID-19 with which page? Jama sister, please, let me check. Any other question?
COVID-19, question 4.
Question 4. You will send to me using indirect method. So next week, we will now pick from Obudu and Kelekele, one of it, I will solve for the direct, for the cash book, direct method for the cash book. Then we will now start our group accounts. Then we'll have to topics after group accounts. Any issue? In the absence of no question, can we call it a day? Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You can also try cabin question. When profit or loss is not given, I will also send another one. You can try. Please try and lay around in so many questions. You will get it easier in exam. It's a testimony that is working. We know it is not easy because of job and every other thing, but just try, great try. So have a wonderful night rest. We did not even hear more about this night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.